Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. You know, for some children, unfortunate circumstances land them in a situation where they have to navigate through the court system. One Norfolk organization is helping advocate for these children who are victims of abuse or neglect. And here to share more about how you can get involved, we have Terese Ewing, and we're glad to see you here today.
Thank you so much.
So before we get into how people can get involved and support what you all are doing, explain what exactly Norfolk CASA is and does.
Yeah, sure. So CASA is Court-Appointed Special Advocates. It started in Seattle, Washington in 1977 with a family law judge who looked around the courtroom looking at all the different people who were in the courtroom and realized the child has no one speaking for him or her. So he immediately started this program. He passed away last December. Interestingly enough, after he retired, he became a CASA volunteer, so very cool. But court-appointed special advocates came to Norfolk in 1985, and they've held strong since. We are a nonprofit. And what we do is when a child comes into the court system for abuse or neglect, the judge appoints a CASA to the child. When that happens, we immediately become pretty much the only constant in that child's life. So it could be up to 18 months that you're working with this child, you're investigating what the child needs, talking to all the stakeholders, and then submitting to the judge a court report stating what is going on with the child and what our recommendations are to help the child.
Now, I'm sure there are a lot of people who might be watching saying, of course, I would love to be able to help, but, you know, I'm sure it takes a special person to be able to invest in that child's life for that period of time. What are you looking for in a CASA volunteer?
For sure. So the biggest thing that we're looking for is that passion that you're speaking of, that desire to serve. So we always have people say, well, I work full time, there's no way I can do it. The interesting thing is 99% of our CASA volunteers do work full time. So the hours are very flexible in when and how you get it done. We do need to have our volunteers be at least 21 years of age, hold a valid driver's license because you're going to go visit these families and these children. Strong communication skills. You're, of course, submitting a written report to the judge. And then the time commitment, at least 18 months, because we do want to be that consistent person for the child. People are coming and going. They're moving from foster home to foster home. We want to be the constant for them.
And I know there's a big push right now to get people to sign up, certainly need more volunteers. There's an opportunity coming up. If you're interested in getting involved in this, what can people do? Tell us about this training coming up.
Awesome. Okay, so our next training starts September 17th. It is virtual. We do it in the evening, 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays through Zoom. We do have one in-person training on October 5th, a Saturday, and that is to actually work on the court report and how that looks. But most of the training is done in the evening. If you are interested and you want to become a CASA, which I know you do, Ashley.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
So you can apply at www.norfolkcasa.com. We also are on Facebook and Instagram. So, and my email address is volunteer@norfolkcasa.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Terese.
Thank you.
Make sure that you reach out to this organization. At the very least, find out more about visiting that website. But if you can be a part of that training, you can make a difference in the life of these children. Terese, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.